Roshan, now that you're probably going to be the guy getting the lion's share of the snaps at running back, you're going to be able to lead from the front, and you're a guy who others have called a vocal leader. So do you change any way you prepare this week as a result of that, or is it still kind of business as usual?
It's still business as usual. Like I said, going from here on out, it's just a matter of learning and correcting what I can correct and put my best foot forward. So nothing's really changed.
Kirk, go ahead.
Yeah, Roshan, how is your health, would you say? And do you think you're physically capable of carrying the ball maybe 20, 25 times?
Yeah, I'll be ready to go come Saturday. My body did better than I expected when I went in the game last week. So I'm headed up the right track. So I'll be good.
Brian, you're up.
Ro, just want to ask you to maybe put a bow on Bijan's season. Just what has he meant to the program, and what has he meant to you as a friend, and the year he's had?
Yeah, I think first and foremost as a person, Bijan has impacted a lot of people just by his spirit and by his his faith. You can really see that on him. He's always smiling. He always brings good energy. So I feel like him as a person, and just his obviously his natural ability to play the game of football is incredible. So when you have a person like that, it's truly special. And the season that he put on for the games that he did play, like I said, he was a tremendous impact. So he's honestly a generational talent.
Cole, go ahead.
Ro, you're going to be the lead back this week. I don't think anybody's questioning that. But what do you want to see from the younger guys as the secondary players? And what's the mood been like in practice with Bijan out?
The mood's been great. We've been having some very physical and energetic practices. So I just want to see just everybody compete and strain. That's the main goal for us as a team moving forward, just to outplay our opponents with our effort. So that comes in many different forms, whether it be offense, defense, special teams. We just want to go out and fight till the very end.
Nick Moyle, go ahead.
Yeah, Roschon, just kind of curious, as a leader on the team, as you position yourself, what's the temperature like in the locker room right now? Do you sense guys are more deflated after the loss to Kansas, or more determined with these 2 games left to get into a bowl?
Obviously, coming off a game like that, you're like everybody's gonna have to, not have a sour taste in their mouths. But I feel like going forward, everybody said what they needed to say. So moving forward from here on out, the energy is to outwork everybody and just get better for us to win these games coming up. So I feel like the energy is good where it needs to be. It's not too low. I feel like even though coming off of those losses, we're at a good place, I would say.
Got 2 last ones for Roschon, Danny, and then Chip.
Roschon, the West Virginia game was kind of your breakout game. I guess it was 3 years ago as a running back. What do you remember about that game, and how much have you grown as running backs in the 3 years since?
That was talking about my freshman year. Yeah, that was a good opportunity for me to get my feet wet and get a good dose of carries. So I'd say I've grown a lot since that experience, and just learning from that. I can take what I've learned and just look back and just see all the things that I've done wrong and then correct those things. So I've already watched that film a couple of times, but I've grown a lot from that. So I would say moving forward here as we play West Virginia again, it's just a matter of taking what Coach Drayton has taught me and just applying it the best I can.
Chip, go ahead.
Roschon, I think a lot of your fans are wondering about, the direction of the program. Why is Steve Sarkisian and this staff the right group?
I feel like since they've gotten here, they preached the right mindset amongst all the players. It's just a matter of us buying in and, executing what they set out for us to do. So I feel like the whole staff that he has brought in has done a great job of, telling us what to do and putting us in the right positions to be successful. It's just a matter of us executing and going out and buying it.
Last one, Kirk.
Yeah, Rashawn, if you could talk about Marcus Washington's game Saturday, did you kind of think that was kind of a breakout performance for him moving forward?
Yeah. Before that game, I told him it was his time because I've been seeing him work. I've been seeing him go throughout practice, and these past couple of years, him coming in with my class, I've been seeing him wait for this opportunity, and I told him it was his time. So he did put on a good performance, but I think he has a whole lot left in the tank that he can display. So that's just, I feel like the tip of the iceberg for him.
Anthony, hey, I just wanted to ask you about a row who probably just passed you there. We've obviously there's a lot of talk about Bijan, but as a running back. But what has Roschon meant for this team offensively?
Offensively, I just feel like he's a great leader, so he leads those guys, and then like his ability on the field, to make guys miss and do what's good for the offense. He has the ability to get yards, and we got complete faith in Ro.
Chip, go ahead.
Anthony, what's the pulse of the guys who have eligibility coming back about, their excitement level, about the program right now?
Yeah, all the guys are still excited because we know where Coach Sark is, headed and taking this program. We're doing everything right off the field, everything right on the field. It's just we working hard to fix, some of our mistakes. But, as far as, guys coming back, everybody's happy and is still excited.
Kirk, go ahead.
Yeah, Anthony, can you kind of describe your emotions after the game Saturday? And has it just been, hard to go to class and, and just kind of feel good about, where the team is right now?
Yeah, obviously I'm disappointed, just like everybody else on the team, because we put in this work and we don't put in this work to lose. But, as far as like losing motivation, I don't think nobody, including myself, has lost motivation or faith in the team. Like we still going to class and everybody's still in good spirits.
Danny, go ahead.
Anthony, how frustrating has it been that you guys haven't been able to put together four full quarters, and what does this team need to do that?
Yeah, it's been extremely frustrating, and I feel like it'd be easy to say one thing, but honestly, I just think it's it's a bunch of things that we need to work on, and we just got to keep plugging away at it. It's a process, so it's not just one thing we could just say, oh, it's this, and we can get it fixed tomorrow. It's like something you got to keep working on. It's a process.
Cole, you're up.
Anthony, what's the mood been like in practice this past week? And with everything going on for the team right now, what do you want to see in the final two games, especially for the younger players who are going to be making an impact next year?
Right. I just want to see everybody play hard, and don't get down or anything like that. And I haven't been saying that, today practice was fun. I could see guys playing regardless of, like what happened. Guys still playing and competing. And that's what we do it for, the love of the game. So I definitely still saw that today.
Kirk, go ahead.
Anthony, how would you describe the West Virginia offense, and what special challenges do they present?
I explain the West Virginia offense, as a good offense, air raid offense, good run game and good pass game. They have some good receivers over there. Got some different looks at quarterback with the two quarterbacks they do have. So I'll say it's going to be a fun challenge.
Danny, you're up.
For whatever reason, they really don't like y'all out in Morgantown. What are your thoughts about playing out there and just kind of that atmosphere that you guys are going into?
I feel like in the past years, it was loud in Morgantown, but just focusing on what we focus on and just doing our keys and staying together, I feel like we'll be all right.
Good time for a few quick more questions for Anthony. Terry, go ahead.
Anthony, I hope you had a great practice. So, obviously with the record and the way you guys are playing, there's a lot of negative press. But for you, can you just explain what is it like and what is your favorite part of being a Texas football player on now, and also with your teammates? What is something positive that you could say about the coach, about the team, about the other players?
Some positive I can say about the coach is he doesn't change. He doesn't change as far as what we need to do every day in practice, what we need to do to continue to strive to be the best team that we could be. You know, and far as like, you know, the players and my teammates, that's what excites me. You know, that's what gets me going. Just seeing those guys every day, seeing the guys that I put, you know, blood, sweat, and tears in with, you know, still seeing them happy, and you know, we still doing something that we love to do, which is play the game of football. So,
Chip, go ahead.
Anthony, who are some of the young guys on defense, maybe who aren't getting a lot of playing time, who are impressing you in practice?
yeah, I'll say JD. I'll say JD is one of them. I'll say Mo, even though Mo Blackwell, even though he did play a little bit last game, but you know, those two guys on the defensive side, that's in my room with guys that really impressed me.
Last one, Cole, you're up.
Anthony, what have you seen from Letty Brown this past year and his improvements? Last year against you guys, he had a season low in rushing yards. And where have you seen him most improve, especially in open space?
Yeah, just like you said, in open space, you know, he has the ability to make guys miss. You know, he's real athletic, stuff like that. And I feel like that's where I've seen him most improve. So we'll have a nice challenge, but, you know, we're looking forward to it.